So I want to ask you in relation to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals decision, what does that enable people to do now, Dr. Martin? Because I've heard commentary that it enables people, it may give people grounds for battery now. I mean, how far can people go with this?
Yeah, so let's be clear on the practice of law versus the letter of the law. The Ninth Circuit technically has now remanded the case back to the lower courts, saying that the Los Angeles Unified School District teachers can, in fact, bring lawsuits with respect to the vaccine mandate. That is what the technical letter of the law is. The opinion, which is actually part of precedent setting opinion, and this is the key distinction I want to make. The opinion makes it unambiguous that the Ninth Circuit has determined that Jacobson is misapplied in this particular instance. And what that suggests is that for the first time, the illusion that public health interest was being served has finally been pierced by an appellate court. And that is a watershed moment. Because now what we can do is we can now bring legitimate statements that say that the manufacturers willfully misled the public by mislabeling these things and calling them a vaccine. And by the way, that's a violation of the Federal Trade Commission Acts in the United States, and it's a violation of the Deceptive Medical Practices Acts that are largely in every civilized country. So the good news is we have that veil to pierce. But more importantly, and this is the very important piece, with the Ninth Circuit unambiguously saying the Jacobson waiver is not going to pass muster in their view, what this also does is, to your point, starts to give us the cracks that we need to pierce the liability shields against vaccine manufacturers and against the individuals, employers, pharmacists, doctors, nurses, hospitals that actually injected people. For the first time, we actually now have the ability to say that the Ninth Circuit has held that Jacobson was misapplied, that this did not stop infection, did not stop transmission, and as such, the public was willfully misled, which is a crime. And under the criminal statute, Maria, all the liability shields fall away, which
Fantastic.
means Pfizer and Moderna are both financially and criminally liable for deceiving the public.